Hello, Libra, and welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your general reading for the month of August 2024. Now, I have, as you can tell, kind of switched things up a little bit because I've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of you who said that you prefer when I do like these face to camera readings. And so that's what I'm trying for the August readings. Okay, so you can let me know your thoughts, let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't like it. Either way, I want to hear it all. And what I'm going to do is, because I know a lot of you like to see the cards as I'm shuffling them, I'll probably angle the camera down so that way when I'm going through the reading, you can see, you can, you know, look at the cards, as I'm laying them out. All right. So again, my name is Desiree. I am your favorite money tarot reader on YouTube. And like I said, this reading is going to be general. So there will be lots of money stuff in there. But I know there's more than that. And I feel like I want to kind of expand what I'm doing here on the channel. Now, you may have noticed we're very close to 100,000 subscribers. And I want to thank you all for your support. And when I hear what you guys are asking for or what you prefer, I'm really trying to make this content better because, I want to give you the content that you want. And I am excited about, what's happening with this channel as we continue to move forward. And I appreciate some of you have been with me for years, and I couldn't be more grateful for you. Okay, so for the readings this month, I'm using my Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, as I always do. And then I will close out your reading, Libra, with a life, life coaching oracle card. All right, one of my favorite oracle decks. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into this. So let me angle the camera down. You can see the cards are already starting to do their thing. There we go. All right, so I'm going to try my best to make this as good as I can get it. All right, because I'm kind of liking this. I've never done readings this way, so. All right, Libra, what do we need to know for you for the month of August 2024? What do we need to know for the sign of Libra? All right, things are really juicy for you in August, Libra. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, let's see, is that okay? Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Libra, is you've actually kind of made some decisions and you've released a lot of limitations on yourself, which is going to unlock a whole lot because we've got that star card and then we've got this Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now, these two cards together are telling me that you've actually made some huge changes as it relates to mindset, maybe planning and preparing, and also understanding what it's going to take for you in order to get to that next level in your life in some way. Now, this could be work, it could be health, it could be just, life in general, relationships, all of those things. But the star card means that you're doing something right, that you're moving in the right direction, and that this is going to have a positive outcome for you. So August is starting off really strong for you, Libra. Next, we do have the Four of Pentacles. This means that, a lot of the signs have been getting this card this month. This means that we need to get better at saving, investing, and really having a system or a plan in place to make our money grow. All right. So whatever you need to do to take your savings to the next level, Libra, that's what you need to focus on in this first week of August. Next, we have the Lover's card in the reverse. Now, this could be a divine union or a divine partnership, although it's having its challenges. Things are growing. Things could be moving in a different direction. But the other thing about the Lover's card is that it could mean that some of you are not necessarily making the decisions or the plans that you need to make. As it relates to, yes, relationships, but I feel like this is like a life thing here. Again, I'm feeling like you're not quite sure where you want your next or how you want the next season of your life to look. So you're kind of still trying to figure it out. And there's nothing wrong with that. But again, it could make things a little bit more challenging when you try to figure out, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do next week, next month, next year, and so forth? All right. So um, I feel like what I need to tell you, Libra, is you need to make a decision and then correct as you go. Because some of you are just not making a decision, and that's what's causing a lot of problems and issues. Okay. All right, next up, we got that Queen of Swords. Remember, she eliminates the unnecessary. This means you're going to have to say no to some things in some way. In other words, you're going to have to let something go, or you're just going to have to cut something or someone off and not make any apologies for doing so. Finally, we do have the World card. The World card is the card of, again, progressing, up leveling, moving to the next level or to the next stage in your journey. In other words, you've outgrown your current circumstances in some way, Libra, and it's time for you to move into something bigger, better, greater, more challenging, more prosperous, more exciting, more anything, right? You've Sometimes I see this happen a lot with people where clearly they have moved, they've outgrown relationships or careers or whatever, but they're afraid to do something different because it's unfamiliar. And that's where a lot of resistance comes in. Okay. But it only feels scary because it's different. It doesn't, the scary feeling doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. Okay. So think about that, Libra. All right. What else do we need to know for the sign of Libra for the month of August 2024? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Whoa. All right. So your relationships really are growing, and there may even be a brand new relationship for some of you because we got this Ace of Cups here. All right. So we got the Page of Swords. This is something is being stopped or discontinued. Whenever I see that card, usually in the money reading, it means something gets paid off or something gets like eliminated or dismissed in some way. I'm feeling like this card is about something being stopped, but it's only temporarily stopped. But sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you don't need something to be gone forever. You just need it to be on hold for a little bit. And that's what I'm getting with this card here. Next, we have the Strength card. The Strength card is telling me to tell you, Libra, to pay attention to your health and stop neglecting your health. Some of you need to make appointments. Some of you need to go to the dentist. Some of you need to exercise. Some of you need to get more sleep. All right, that's what I'm getting with this card here. Next up, we've got the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is going to be the perfect time to invest. But remember, we don't invest in anything we don't understand, and we don't put our money or our well-being in any type of unnecessary risk or anything like that. But the King of Pentacles means that there is something that some of you have been looking at, maybe considering investing in, and the second week of August is going to be the perfect time for you to do that. But remember, this is something that you're totally confident and knowledgeable about. Okay. Next up, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords means that sometimes you have to let things kind of play out before you consider what your next move is going to be. So don't be overly anxious to just take an action and then take another action and then take another action and then take another action. Sometimes we take an action, let things settle, let things play out. Then we decide what the next action is going to be. So in other words, there's no need to rush. There's no need to feel like you have to do, or go all the time. It's okay to allow things to kind of unfold naturally. Finally, like I said, we have that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a card that talks about relationships. There is a brand new relationship on the horizon for a lot of you, Libra. Interesting, because I got the Ace of Cups also on the bottom of the deck. But this is a new relationship. I am picking that up very clearly. Now, it could be romantic for some of you. Yeah, definitely could be. But it doesn't have to be. It's just a new relationship. Could be a new friendship. Could be maybe you reconnect with somebody that you've had some type of distance with, and the relationship feels new. It could also be like a professional relationship. You get the perfect client. You get the perfect customer or partner or colleague or something like that. But this is a new relationship. It shows up in that second week of August, Libra. All right. Let's see what else is showing up for my beautiful Libras as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Well, not only that. I'm kind of used to saying that in general, but yes, money too. Money too, of course. All right, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is telling me to tell you, Libra, if you're hesitating on spending money on yourself that you know is going to make your life better in some way, it's time for you to stop hesitating and go ahead and buy the thing, spend the money, hire the coach, whatever the case may be, because you're holding yourself back by not doing so. Okay, so that's in the second half of August. Next, we do have the Emperor card. The Emperor card is a card that talks about structure, also control. Whenever I see him, whenever I see this Emperor card, and he's in the upright position for me, okay, the Emperor card is all about you're doing the right things, and things are definitely being managed in the correct way. And so it's only a matter of time and consistency to where you're going to have huge breakthroughs and you're going to experience the success that you truly desire. All right. So keep doing what you're doing, because the Emperor card says, yes, this is working. And we don't want to, fix something that ain't broken. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is financial assistance coming through. I always see this card when usually like loans get approved or something like that. Some of you, that is going to be the case. Maybe a home loan, maybe a consolidation loan, something like that, auto loan. But definitely financial assistance or financial support is happening in the second half of August as well. Next, we got the Hangman. The Hangman is a card that talks about sometimes we have to make sacrifices in order to get what we want. And it looks like you're willing to do that, Libra. However, it may not necessarily be fun. It may not necessarily be something you want to do, but you understand that sometimes that's how things are going to play out. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to put your desires on hold temporarily, but understand it's temporarily. It's not forever. But remember, doing this is going to get you exactly what you want. So don't feel bad about having to say no to something. All right. I really want to stress that, because I feel like some of you are getting caught up on this thinking, oh my God, I have to let go of this forever. No, 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 no. But again, remember, because there's some other things working here, other things that you want to have and experience. Okay, so saying no or sacrificing things in your life, it's only a temporary thing. Finally, we got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is you. Again, I feel like these two cards are related, because this is you feeling like like having some regrets or remorse about saying no to something. But again, it's not forever, and it's what needs to be done in order to get you to where you need to go. And understand that's pretty much what life is. Life is just a series of trade-offs, right? You make this decision, which means you have to say no to that. You choose to go this way, which means you can't go that way. And then sometimes, things just got to kind of play out, because that was the choice we made at the time. And I know it's not easy and it's not always fun, but it doesn't necessarily mean it was wrong. Okay. All right, Libra, let's see what else shows up for you. Oh, see, and we're getting confirmation right away. The Judgment card, Temperance, Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, so Judgment card. This is the card of self-improvement, self-development. Love this card, because this means that you're investing in yourself and it is paying off in some way, shape, or form. Do not think that spending the money on yourself, taking time for yourself, self-care, like I said, personal development, self-improvement, all of that stuff pays off, okay? And the returns are usually way greater than what we expect or anticipate. Next, we got the Temperance card in the reverse. The Temperance card in the reverse means things are going to be out of balance temporarily, but it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Remember, when we are working towards a goal, sometimes things get a little squirrely in the process, but it doesn't mean we made a mistake. Okay, so we need to remember that. Next up, we've got the Queen of Swords. She eliminates the unnecessary. She removes what does not serve her, and she doesn't make any excuses or apologies for doing so. Sometimes you have to be ruthless. Sometimes you have to be savage when you are really working towards your own goals, not only with money and work, but also in life. Allow yourself to not be manipulated by the desires or the demands of other people. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. It's okay to cut someone off. It's okay to say no. And I feel like that's kind of a recurring theme in your reading this month, Libra, that you really have to protect your peace at all costs. Okay, because it's going to affect other areas of your life. It's going to affect money. It's going to affect relationships. It's going to affect your health. All right, so eliminate the things that do not serve you and make no apologies for doing so. Next up, we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This means people are very impressed with what you do and how you do it. But it also means that somebody is, I'm picking up jealous or threatened because you are so good at what you do, Libra. Don't take it personal and don't allow it to affect you. Okay? This is somebody kind of shows their behind towards the end of the month. It's like they are really impressed with what you do, but they're also very jealous. All right. And that's not your problem, Libra. That's not your problem. Finally, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is all about changes happening in the physical. Some of you are going to be moving. Some of you are going to be relocating. Some of you are going to be transferring. Some of you are going to just be getting rid of things in your space that you don't need or you don't want or that are energetically draining. All right. This is always a good card. I love seeing the Queen of Wands, because she means that changes are happening in the physical. It could be changes that we're choosing to make for ourselves, or it could be changes in circumstances, physically surrounding us, but in some way it benefits us as well. All right, Libra. So I'm really excited about the new relationship that I can really feel is going to benefit you. I mean, not only is it going to make you happy and exciting, it's also going to be something that you just really feel good about it long term. And like I said, the Star card kicking off your month here, wow, that is literally confirmation that you're doing the right things and you're moving in the right direction and you're being guided to exactly what it is that you want to experience. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. All right, so you got card number 68, Resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict. And it is time to make a decision. Now, I think I talked about this. I think I did. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. All right, so it's time for you to make a decision, Libra. All right, this is card number, 68. All right, so I do feel this because remember we were talking about some things here, at least towards the end of your reading, especially with this Queen of Swords about, it's time for you to decide. It's time for you to say no and not make any apologies or hesitate in doing that. All right, so this card really confirms that. Oops, I apologize for the glare. Okay, so Libra, let me know your thoughts. All right, how do you like this setup? I think I'm kind of digging it. All right, so let me know. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations as it relates to your reading? I'd love to know your feedback, and we'll do this all again next month. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me, and I will check in with you again really